I would like to welcome everyone in this little tutorial about Healy. My name is Ludmila and I have been using my Healy last 2 years and 2 months, and I had a very interesting journey with it, honestly. A little bit different than the others, and because my journey was a little bit more confusing, I decided to bring all this knowledge and experiences that I accumulated on the way to you as well, so that you use it as safely and as efficiently as possible. Now, when I started using Healy, I was choosing the programs from the Pink app based on what the other people recommended me, but it was still causing a lot of physical pain. It was because I had a lot of suppressed emotions and trauma in my system, as well as problem with the heavy metals, and because of that, any using of Healy that was a little bit more than it should be based on my diagnosis was way too much. So even if I was using it according to the recommendations of the company, because of my own very specific case, it was actually not that good. And because of that, I decided to create all these videos so that I make sure that the moment someone receives Healy, they are really safe with it, because this tool is one of the most amazing things if it's used efficiently and safely. I also created a Facebook group, the support group, where you can ask the questions that you have regarding to Healy, because it's for me really important that you don't repeat the mistakes that I have done, and you can actually achieve your improvement much quicker. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Pink app, and then you are going to be having also the second video where I will talk about Blue app. Pink app works on the system, or on the principle that you that you choose the program by yourself. Now, each program, for example, the program Pure, consists of different frequencies. I will just put the example: it's 17 Hz, 3000 Hz, and 255 Hz. Obviously, there is more frequencies than just these three, and there is specific mixture and specific order. Now, when you are choosing that program, it's very important to run it from the beginning till the end. Now, many people say that you need to push it a little bit higher so that you feel it. This is not truth. You don't have to feel Healy for it to do the job. Very often, this is one of the common misinterpretations. Healy doesn't have to be felt. It can be very subtle energy. Each frequency is working in your body differently. So only because you don't feel it, it doesn't mean it doesn't work. It's like with the radio, for example. When it comes to radio, you don't feel the frequencies, but you know that the radio is working on the frequencies because the hertz are, connected. And that's the same with Healy and with your body. You don't have to feel any physical sensations. The opposite is truth. Some people like to run it on 100%. This is one of the things that I ban everyone from. So all of my clients or friends or myself, when we have Healy, my suggestion would be to start maybe somewhere lower, let's say on 20, maximum 25%. The typical example can be that you run in the program in the morning program Pure, and in the afternoon program Being, or in the morning program Release, and in the afternoon program Relaxation. It is very important that after the intensive program, which is for example Pure or Release, you add something what is calming you down, such as Being or Relaxation, even if this can trigger sometimes as well. So be very careful when you are using each program, and more than on my recommendations, rely on the sensations in your body. Now, the founder of Healy, Marcus Schmicke, he is mentioning that the program Release and Coherence are two most important programs in the whole Healy. Program Release helps you to release the physical and emotional baggage, but very gently with it. So you can start the way that you are, whether using program Pure or Release, but somehow on a lower frequency for a couple of weeks. You can maybe do a 3 weeks cure, where one day you run Pure in the morning and in the afternoon Being, and the other day Release in the morning and in the afternoon Relax. And you can have this day A and day B, and continue this way for another, let's say, 3 weeks. This is one of the ways with how we can use Healy. Then you have program Coherence. Program Coherence is a very strong program that helps to bring into coherence body, mind, and soul, and it's creating the changes. It's like when you have the snowflake has a perfect shape, perfect structure. And this is what the program coherence is doing inside of our system. It's creating that structure that is actually, when we are more balanced and structuralized, all of our layers, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, can merge in one and can create more balance in our life as well, in our reality as well. Then we have some programs for the nerves. Many people like to push these programs. When it comes to nerve programs, I suggest you to go more to meridians of the nerves than nerves from bioenergetic harmony, because the program for the nerves from meridians is much more subtle. So it's very important to know that if you have strong physical, mental, and emotional issues, it is actually better than using the pink app to use the blue app that is scanning you. Generally, for all the people who have more serious diagnoses, doesn't matter what is the level, as I mentioned, whether physical, mental, or emotional, my suggestion is to watch the next video and go to the analysis, go to the blue app. One of the common things and common mistakes that people do is that they release too much. So they release too many toxins out of their body. For example, imagine that you release a lot of toxins from your liver. Now what happens? If it's too much at once, the body doesn't have capacity to take this out of your system, especially not when you, for example, have leaky gut or problems with the kidneys or problems with the other systems. These toxins that you release from one area of the body quite often start to circulate and stuck there where is the blockage. Because of that, when you are using Healy, absolutely amazing tool is basically to use it together with the movement. So doing some Healy and maybe some exercises afterwards, or sauna, or salt bath or Epsom salt bath that takes the toxins out, and it actually helps you to speed up the process of getting all the things that you released, to take them out of your body. So this is one of the most effective ways how you can use the pink app when you are really aware of not overdoing things. My suggestion would be to use 1 or 2 programs a day. The official recommendations are 3. If the more serious diagnosis you have, the more gentle you want to be with yourself. Then there are a lot of other programs. I made a couple of notes here. There are a lot of very nice meridian programs that are actually targeting your specific organ and the meridian line connected with that energetic pathway. Now, it is very important to understand that our body works as a complex. So one area and one organ is affecting the other one, and so on. Because of that, I am much more big fan of using the blue app, because in the blue app, Healy gives you what you need for all of the imbalances. So let's say you have problems with your liver, kidneys, and thyroid, and left knee. Now, when you only run the program for the thyroid, it can help the thyroid, but because the thyroid can be caused by other imbalances or other organs or hormonal dysfunction in your body, you are treating the symptom, right? You are not getting into the root cause. Or for example, with the knee, you can run the program joints, bones, but it's not going to help you, because the pain in the knee can be a root cause. The root cause of it can be, for example, lymphatic system, and you don't know that, but Healy knows that. And because of that, we use the blue app, which is not just much safer, but it's really going to all the possible root causes of the problems, because it's not working just through the power of the mind, but it's scanning your field. What else would I like to say about the pink app? So maximum 1 or 2 programs a day, starting on 20 to 25%. When it comes to nervous system programs, I would run it maybe on 10 or 15%. Observe how you feel afterwards. You can do 1 more intensive program in the morning, 1 more lighter in the afternoon, for example. Less is more. Take some rest afterwards. When body releases something, it also needs time to process it. Yes, of course, you can use Healy while working on your computer, but I personally suggest really giving your body a little bit time and space, or at least work on computer, run Healy, but then take at least 10 minutes break. I know this is difficult. I know we live in this busy time But at the same time, we need to understand that this busy time is busy time because so many times we are doing wrong decisions, and we are the own creators of our reality. But the moment you start using Healy very consciously and wisely, you actually bring the balance into your body, and you can start doing different decisions, which brings you out of the imbalance and out of the vicious cycle you might be stuck in. So I think this is everything when it comes to the Pink app and how to use it. I hope I said everything. There is going to be the second video that will be about analysis, and I might add a little bit later some more videos when something comes to my mind, when I recognize that it's important for you to know it. If you have any questions, let me know. My mission is to help you use Healy safely and intentionally. So feel free anytime to contact me. Everyone who is having Healy is part of my group, which means I'm responsible for you, and I'm here. I'm responsible for providing you as good information as I can so that you are really safe in using it. Especially when you have serious medical conditions, please contact me first so that I give you more specific recommendations on how to use it, okay? I wish you a beautiful day, and please go to the video number 2 that is going to be about Healy scanner, about the resonance app and how you can use it.